okay with monkeypox. Public health problem,
Mm-hmm.
but unlike COVID, no like risky behavior or anything like that is being called out. Let's find out why. There's a Not the Bee article titled, "I'm starting to think there may be a really easy way to avoid getting monkeypox." Now, Johnny, do you think there's a really easy way to avoid getting monkeypox?
I'm guessing we all have to wear a mask.
Would you like to take another guess?
Wear a hat?
I was going to say yes, but that wouldn't work either.
A Jimmy hat?
Stop butt fucking each other in massive numbers. Every single one of these monkeypox stories is a guy who was having fucking eightsomes in a bathhouse or at some kind of convention. He was just getting fucking railed on or just hammering ass. It's just... Look, take your hands away from your face so that I'm not alone on this part. It's fucking deviant behavior.
I mean...
You know what town this is all being spread in?
What?
Fucking Gomorrah. When you hear about the stories, and we're going to read you some in a little bit, when you hear about what's being done to spread monkeypox, and then you think, they looked at me like I was an asshole because I didn't wear a mask in my car during COVID. These guys are fucking putting new holes in each other and spreading monkeypox, and it's, hey, let's not mention that part. But I thought it was about the science. I thought it was about keeping people safe. I thought it was about stopping the spread. You can stop the spread of monkeypox by stop the spread of assholes. Stop
spreading your cheeks.
If you take your fingernails out of your cheeks and not open them up, we can cure this monkeypox thing. Stop it.
Look,
no.
If you two would quit plowing each other, we could bang this out in a weekend. Wrong choice of words.
Wrong. Yeah, see, now they're confused. Now they're clearly confused. And you know, that's exactly what it is. Curly Adams says Aaron is clearly against gay sex, LOL. That's very funny. But that's why they're not reporting it the way they should, because they don't want that accusation. Like Curly Adams, like in this community that we have, we know that's a joke. Mm-hmm. We know that's haha. In the media world, they don't know that. So they're like, oh, we don't want to be accused of being homophobic. There's nothing homophobic
about pointing out a fact.
About pointing out that, geez, dude, and it's not all gay people. It's gay guys who are fucking 8 other gay guys at a thing and not checking if they've got pussing blisters on their dick. That's what's spreading monkeypox. So stop, guys, for 5 seconds. And I'm not talking about lesbians because they have nothing to do with this. Guys.
I didn't realize I had pustules. I just thought it was more cum.
I just thought there was so much cum in my body that it was oozing out of...
It had to come out somewhere. I gotta get the evil out. There's even more than before. Now it's yellow and it smells funny.
You're so pent up with cum and you produce so much jizz that it's just leaking out of blisters in your skin. Oh no, we're only halfway through this segment and it's getting written down. Okie dokie, monkey pox. Thanks to that line.
You know, I don't want you to hug me too hard. I might jizz on you.
It's not jizz, Dad. Amy, do you like the show so far?
Actually, earlier she said I'll fit right in here.
Oh, we'll fucking test that for you. You ready to get real butt fucky on us? New York Times, the global... Again, these are clips from publications. Mm-hmm. And even, like, sometimes you can read a feeling. You know what I mean? Like, you can read...
You can detect a tone in text.
Yes. In these articles, the way they read... Tell me that they're not going like this when they write the gay sex part, going, okay, it turns out butt fucking is a big way to... Okay, anyway, moving on. The global monkeypox toll has surpassed 8,100 cases. Mostly men who have sex with men. Dude, if I had the Judd Nelson, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back clip right now, I'd play it and say, here's how you get monkeypox. Let's go back to the station. Cornhole us a drunk. That's how you get monkeypox. So the global monkeypox toll has surpassed 8,100 cases. Mostly men who have sex with men. and about as many potential cases are under investigation. So 8,100 confirmed cases, another $8,000 in the offing. Guys, this is record levels of butt fucking.
And we don't really have, because with the way that this is, if they had any, like, and it happens in straight couples too, like.
They're not doing that for monkeypox.
Because it doesn't.
I'm telling you, they're not doing it. Because, like, AIDS may have started a certain way, but then it got so out of hand that you're like, all right, blood transfusions, heterosexual, sharing needles, shit like that. But now with monkeypox, they can't even do that. They're like, yeah, it's guys having sex with guys. It's dudes butt fucking each other and they're giving each other monkeypox. But like 16,000 potential cases, and this is like what? We're a month or a month and a half in.
They're gonna ride this out till the midterms. Make sure to get out to the polls because of monkeypox.
Yeah, but don't do anything with your poll when you have monkeypox.
Not those polls.
It's confusing. Many of those patients cannot identify the source of their infections, suggesting that there is significant community transmission. No, it's like the woman on Maury who can't tell you who the baby daddy is because she took so much dick that she can't figure out. That was weird. I almost went, too much dick.
Too much dick.
The DX.
With tips.
I was on a pussy blister once. So they've been butt fucking so many. So this basically exclusively happens, not between two gay men having sex.
But between groups.
Groups of gay men having sex with each other is where monkeypox is spreading. So if you're just a gay guy who likes to fuck another gay dude, you're
probably
in the clear.
Safe.
You're good. Just check them for blisters.
Especially if you guys are in a monogamous relationship and the two of you don't sleep with anyone outside of your relationship, then you're totally fine.
Yeah, you're going to be okay. But when you say that these people get monkeypox and they can't source where they got it from.
Look, I fucked a lot of dudes.
This is the gay version of You Are Not the Father, is how you got monkeypox.
I'm sorry, dude. I was drinking. I was hips deep in man ass, and it just didn't stop.
There was pus and blood and cum everywhere. I don't know whose body it could have come from.
I still smell like mangina.
In San Francisco, B, a 43-year-old medical writer who asked that his name be withheld for privacy reasons because you don't want to sound like a complete fucking degenerate who has uncontrollable orgy gangbangs. He doesn't want his asshole sold as a windsock.
I want to meet the guy that does. Like, just the one that's like, no, put my name. I want credit for this shit. I was doing 3 at once, motherfucker.
Hi, my name is Andrade. I'm a server at Buca de Beppo, and I just have to say I got monkeypox. Whoopsie daisy. I think it might have been the 3rd guy, or maybe the 7th. Who knows?
It could have been the 21st. I mean, it was like
one of them felt bumpy and girthy, so.
But it was kind of good.
I know. I'm such a slut. Actually, you know what? That guy would be refreshing to hear from.
Yeah.
That monkeypox. Not the guy who's like, I'm ashamed that I don't want you to know I have eightsomes and that's how I got monkeypox. It would be nice to just have the guy who goes, hi, everyone, I got monkeypox. It might have been the 7th or 8th dick. Rolling the dice, am I right? But oh my God, when that comments your butthole.
Look, man, sometimes when God makes you a twink, you got to roll in hard, okay?
I like that guy. Again, I respect that person.
Yeah.
I respect people who are just
They know who they are.
They know who they are. Found himself shivering uncontrollably with a high fever on June 14th, 8 days after he had multiple sexual encounters at a bathhouse in Chicago.
Getting dirty at the bathhouse.
The outbreak of monkeypox continues to be primarily affecting men who have sex with men who have reported recent sex with new or multiple partners. Again, not just regular gay dudes.
It's the gay dudes that are getting it.
Getting it hard. Of the 6,924 confirmed cases in the global outbreak, the vast majority have occurred among gay, bisexual, and other men who have sex with men, or MSM. I don't know what that means.
MSNBC.
MSNBC, yeah. They're all getting it from Chris Hayes, which makes actually a lot of sense.
I knew Rachel Maddow was up to something.
There was a guy in Florida. I full disclosure, I heard this on Friday's Revenge of the Cis episode. I wonder if I can find this. Florida man I don't want to don't read this part out loud because I don't want to spoil the surprise. I think this is the one. Guys, this is fucking
This is one right.
bananas, this story. By the way, if you like the show,
Hit the subscribe button, smash that like button, and click the bell to get notifications.
hitting the like button on our show apparently is really good for the spread. Like monkey, it's like butt fucking 8 guys. It'll spread the show like wildfire, like monkey pox.
Like
really.
putting a hand on each cheek and pulling.
So if you guys could take a second right now to hit the like button on this, that would be cool. Check out this fucking guy and tell me that this isn't the most irresponsible. I believe Royce and Mersch called this the gayest story they've ever heard. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Here.
Brian Thomas wants his 70,000 TikTok followers to know all about his battle with monkeypox.
I just want people to know that, this is a manageable illness. It's temporary. It's not permanent.
However, it is a virus that's disproportionately affected gay men so far. Brian believes he caught monkeypox.
Again, it's one of those things where you're like, I wonder why.
Well, could we discuss how that's happening?
Like, for COVID, again, I just want to point out what a protected community we're dealing with here. For COVID, a disease that had a less than 1% kill rate and didn't really seem to kill anybody who wasn't asthmatic, overweight, old, elderly. Like, you had to have some shit wrong with you to die from COVID. My uncle who died from it was overweight, drank his whole life, smoked. Like, he was a prime target. For that, we shut down the economy. We've caused massive inflation. We killed people's businesses, everything else.
People lost jobs.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Just for not following the rules.
Tons of people lost jobs. The government had to go tens of trillions more into debt. For this one, we can't even tell gay dudes like, hey guys, stop massively butt fucking each other for a while and we can knock this thing out. 3 weeks, no more orgies, no more gangbang. Pick one guy and fuck him. During COVID, you couldn't even go meet someone to fuck them, theoretically. This one, we're just asking you, hey, pick your favorite one, and you two just tag each other for like a month. And then you can get back to massive fuck fests in bathhouse. That's it.
Why? This is the weirdest one. Like, we all know it's there. Like, oh, this monkeypox epidemic is spreading pretty big in our community. Better go suck some dudes that don't know. Like, you're aware there's a problem, right?
Better go cornhole somebody I just met on Grindr. It's good.
Hey, man, we've never spoken, but I noticed that towel's hanging the right way. How about I bend over and you finish me off? Like, what the fuck, man?
You jerk me off while you fuck me in the ass? Yeah.
It's called a reach around.
Could you bring 6 friends? Make this a party. I don't want the. Otherwise, it's just going to be gay.
This is a weird bathhouse. Those guys are doing a conga line. Oh, no.
Amen so far. Brian believes he caught monkeypox during a pride event in Wilton Manors, Florida.
There was lots of.
Believes he caught it as though he just walked into a cough cloud and just got monkeypox. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to catch monkeypox, you have to have direct fluid transfer with someone with pussing sores. You have to have direct, it's not airborne.
You literally have to catch it.
Yes.
Like in your hands.
And then put it in your pocket and get yourself some monkeypox.
People, lots of just close contact with lots of people, and I think that's most likely where I got it.
Brian grew his social media platform discussing his experience as an HIV positive nurse.
So let me get this straight,
Yeah,
Brian.
go ahead. I've heard this already.
I'm gonna do some math here.
Yeah.
You're telling me that this guy, who conveniently and politely called it close contact, had sex with
Orgy butt fucking.
Several dudes in a bathhouse.
Blow bangs, if I may. Most likely.
Okay.
Most likely blow bangs.
And the threat of monkeypox was not enough to deter him, nor was the information that you could potentially spread HIV, because isn't that a sexually transmitted?
It's been known.
So wouldn't all of this be irresponsible?
I just feel like as someone who's HIV positive, gangbangs are a risky thing.
As someone who's been ridiculed for not wearing a mask and pulling on, are you fucking kidding me?
Again, it's hard to go back now and watch the news and watch the media and not see this shit anymore. I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't notice these things.
I could have walked into a nursing home and horked a loogie on an old lady and been less fucking offensive than this.
Baltimore. Now he's using it to spread the word about monkeypox.
Of course,
Well,
we're
you're
like,
using your body, too.
Like, it's not going to
Spread the word. Yeah, it's better than you going to ATSMs and spreading the virus. At least now it's just the word.
be that big of a deal. It's just being sensationalized, and it's definitely not going to happen to me. And
as you have two dicks in your hand. You cannot have two dicks in your hand and going, monkeypox, never heard of it, not going to happen to this guy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I mean, name one time I've ever had to risk a sexual disease. By the way, guys, I have HIV.
Name one time I've ever been burned by butt fucking. I mean, it's not going to I mean, twice in a lifetime? What are the odds?
Well, he got it from a cum transfusion, not butt fucking.
Why would you get those? They seem high risk, low reward.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's not my life.
2 times in one lifetime. What are the odds of that happening? You are the odds. You are literally the odds. You're the line. That's your new nickname,
I
the
don't
line.
understand why God hates me. I mean, like, I didn't do anything to deserve this. No, the line form's over there. I'll get to you in a minute. Fucking Jesus.
you know, I am proof that it can happen to you.
And an increasing number of people in Tampa Bay are catching it. So far, there have been 5 cases in Pinellas County and 2 in Polk. USF Health Dr. Thomas Unash says monkeypox cases have rarely ever spread out of Africa.
And it may have managed to mutate to become a little bit more infectious and more well adapted.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. That's 100% what it is. It's not a gay butt sex festival in Europe where everyone met and sucked each other off, and then one of them had fucked a monkey a week ago. That's
Well,
not what
actually,
it was.
I think the common transmission from the animals to the people is usually undercooked meat.
Oh, the blisters. Oh, yeah, the meat.
Yeah.
Didn't they say that same thing about AIDS?
I have no idea about
no?
AIDS, but
Or
I
no,
know...
it's Ebola or something. I don't know.
But either way, it's just because, you know, in those countries, that's all they can survive off of. So you don't really worry about whether or not it's
You're right. It's
effective.
not sex with the monkeys. That would be ridiculous. That would be as ridiculous as fucking ATSMs.
Yeah.
When you know there's monkeypox going around.
Human beings.
Unash says
What if in the gay community, because we don't really confer with them regularly.
Mm-hmm.
What if in the gay community they're looking at monkeypox as like, cost of doing business? Actually, well, judging by the numbers, that's exactly how they view it.
Yeah.
They look at it like college kids look at crabs.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm going to have to, like, you know, use a special shampoo.
Gonna have to take a fucking road grader and scrape my blisters. But other than that,
monkeypox is spread through close contact, which makes it much less transmissible than COVID-19.
So unlike COVID, which you know is
so you would think it would be pretty easy to stop it from spreading if, you know, somebody wanted to. More than they say wanted a dick in their ass.
developed to a point where one person in a room can infect everybody and 100 people in a room all at once. This thing requires really pretty darn close, intimate contact.
This guy's trying to be, again, they're all trying to be way too nice. Like, I feel like even gay people
You got to get down to the base of the shaft before you're even in risk. Like,
I mean, you got to take that thing past the ridge, you fucking noob.
I mean, you really got to be pulling a sit and spin like a fucking twisty top. Just blah, 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 blah.
Until now, there haven't been any deaths associated with the virus in the U.S. Initial symptoms.
That always makes me feel so shitty because it's like with Ebola, too, when it got here. It's like all these African diseases that kill like 10% of the people who contract it. You can tell the rest of the world is doing nothing to help these fucking people.
Because we're fine.
Right, because as soon as it gets here, it's like, oh, yeah, I mean, you get some blisters for a week or two, but then it's like right back to gangbangs.
I mean, like the first dude died, but that's because we didn't know what we were up against. Everybody else is fine.
But even Ebola, it was like when Ebola got here, we were all like, I've seen outbreak. We're fucked. And then like the lady who got it, she was laid up for a week, and then she's like, oh, I didn't like the bloody shits, but, you know, everything re-solidified, and we're good to go now.
Good news. Lost a little bit of weight for
Yeah.
my bikini season.
Right, exactly. That's all it was in America. Meanwhile, in Africa, it's like, hey, this whole village is dead now because it got Ebola. And it's like, wow, we really... Anytime they talk about like colonialism and white privilege, those are some of the times where I have to tap out and go, yeah, you got me there. It's like, we're not doing shit to help any of these countries when they get diseases that we treat with. It's like the South Park episode of SARS. We treat it with saltine crackers and Sprite. And they're dying, you know.
can include fever, fatigue, and muscle aches. Eventually, patients develop a rash with blisters.
Yeah, so don't fuck that thing. See that? Don't let that put its dick in you.
It can be very painful.
I don't mean dark-skinned people. I mean people with these blisters, clearly.
Right. Exactly.
I've got one right here.
And that's what
That'd be funny if you went, I've got one here. Wait, that's an AIDS lesion. Never mind. The monkey pox is, he's looking around his body. He's like, HIV, monkey pox, HIV. Oh, crabs, fuck.
You're wearing a
is
shirt
dealing-
that says 0 feet away. Like, literally right now, you're talking about how you have 2 sexually communicable diseases, and you're literally wearing a bright red shirt that's like, hey, get closer to me.
with, and he wants the public to
He should have done this interview with his asshole spread open. It would have been more honest.
avoid it if possible.
And it's very scary, but I think we're just very burnt out. We're like, okay, it's just
Well, you should be. You have HIV and monkeypox at the same time. You should be exhausted.
I'd be burnt out. The number of dicks you took, I'd be laid up for weeks.
I'll give you that credit.
another thing, but we need to take it seriously.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a friend over.
We need to take it seriously as I do, a man who has HIV and participates in orgies.
Yeah, good advice right there. And last week, the Biden administration launched.
Wouldn't it be funny if you had like a fucking base newscaster? He's like, true homo. Anyway, continuing on.
Yeah, great advice right there. You know, something else you might want to keep that advice in mind for the fact that you have HIV.
Yeah. In related news, here's a cornhole tournament with multiple participants where you can't get sick. This talks about the fucking beanbag game.
The first phase of its monkeypox vaccine rollout. The goal is to provide better access to vaccines to people who are at greater risk of contracting the virus. Allie?
So, whores.
Look, in a manner of speaking.
I'm not even seeing it just spread like, you know, I'm going to be worried when it spreads randomly between someone who had like no contact or whatever, but we don't have that problem. Keep having the problem. I went to a bathhouse. The lights were low. The bass beat was high, and I was all the way in his asshole.
It was romance. That's all it was. Veldrain says 100 people in a room. Slow day. Jesus. God damn it, man. Gordy says, how would you know what exactly it takes? Were they running butthole studies? No, just enough people got monkeypox and told them how that they went, I think we can make an educated guess here. Oh. So many people going off in the chat about the monkeypox thing. Yeah, someone else pointing out HIV positive nurse.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you have to tell all your patients? That's one thing over the last few years that we've gotten really uncomfortably lax on is like the notifications you have to do if you have HIV or AIDS. I feel like that's something you should have to say as soon as you enter the room. Like, hey, I'm going to be your nurse. I've got HIV. So, keep it all in tight. Hands, arms, everything.
Look, I got HIV, and I know I got a tight ass, but you got to stay out of it because I got HIV.
Or you go, hey, I've got HIV, but I've been looking at your chart here. And, paper cut. Could you get that for me?
Just suck it.
Ryobi says he raw dogs with AIDS. Nice. Yeah, maybe someone on the news should have told him, like, hey, dude, and now since we've got you here, can I just ask you a favor? Could you stop just raw dogging dudes? Like, it's not good.
Could you maybe not have unprotected sex with random people as someone with a STD of somewhat serious consequence?
Right. Let's work on that after this. Let's go to, Amy's still here, so she must enjoy the program. Thank you to Brittany for being a Yeehaw Club member for 3 months. We're down to basically on memberships and a couple of super chats. Our goal is at 210 today in the first hour. Thank you guys very much for your renewals. The PayPal link is in the chat. We haven't really done much with that today as it's been membership central. So if you want to chip into the PayPal and continue to knock down that goal, we do an extra 30 minutes of show when we hit that goal. So thank you guys very, very much. Thank you to Rusty Grammar says, oh yeah, I almost forgot, and then renews his Yeehaw Club membership. So now we're at 205. That thing continues to fall, to just go down. Just trying to pick a few. There's a
lot
lots of people who have wanted to be in here for this story. Let's pick a couple out. QWERTY says, how much you want to bet the establishment is going to make it cool to get monkeypox? I don't think they could be much more forgiving than they have been.
It's going to be on the Saturday morning cartoons. You're not cool unless you get monkeypox.
I mean, you're asking QWERTY a question that you think sounds absurd, but did you hear the guy and his irresponsible behavior in the last story, and everyone was treating him like he's a bullying victim?
I mean, I just thought like they were over-sensationalizing it and like it couldn't happen to me. And like, sure, I didn't know any of those guys, but it was fun.
Sure, I've been butt-fucking people with HIV, but and I'm a nurse. That's fine. The Absurd says free monkeypox jabs at bathhouses then? I mean, it wouldn't be a bad place to post up.
I mean, you don't have to put the monkeypox in there. Just say free jabs. You'll get some business.
Amora says in California, you don't even have to tell someone if you are HIV positive anymore. See that? I mean, I know I'm fighting a losing battle here socially, but I feel like that's something you should have to tell people, especially if you're going to be in close contact with them. Again, but look, I'm picky.
Look, if you want to make it like super awkward and be like right before you go in on them and be like, hey, oh, by the way, HIV positive. Like then.
Joe Berger with a good point. Are the gay teachers going to explain monkeypox to kindergartners? I mean, they're going to want to. They're going to want to. Robert says, if monkeypox is cool, consider me Neil Patrick Harris.